Hey, what's up? This is Alonzo BPAV doing my communications video project for Communications 120. Today I'll be discussing my interpersonal communications with my big bro, Alex B. I chose my big brother because he knew me since day one, and even though we love each other, we still have issues that we can resolve.
As for interpersonal communications, our first issue is feedback messages from Chapter 1. Feedback messages means messages sent back to the source/receiver or response to the source's message. Our second issue is semantic, which means interference that happens when the sender or receiver have different meanings of systems. And our third issue is listener apprehension. Listener apprehension means the fear of misunderstanding a message or not being able to psychologically adjust to a message. As for solutions, number one can be actually taking advice to heart instead of blowing it off like they're just words. Second solution can be actually letting people finish their whole story before jumping to conclusions. And the third solution can be planning ahead so our schedules won't conflict.
Darker than me, bro. I know I'm darker than you, but alright, let's get to these questions. Alright, so how do we usually communicate? Like, when do we?
Usually when I see you outside and I feel like talking, or when I'm bored.
Alright, but when is that? Like during the day or during the night, dude?
It's usually whenever I feel like it.
When do you feel like it? So is that like most days or not?
When I'm home,
When you're home?
usually I'm at home. So.
Yeah, usually when you ain't home. Usually you be gone for days and it's just...
But on good days though, I like chilling. You know, sit on his bed, watch him play some Dragon Ball Z, talk, watch some movies.
I mean, and Assassin's Creed, bro.
And Assassin's
I play a
Creed.
lot of Assassin's Creed, dude. But let's get to these issues real quick, all right? So
Our first issue is feedback messages from Chapter 1. Feedback messages means messages sent back to the receiver/speaker or response to the source's message. Alright, so the issue I have with you, dude, is that you never let someone finish their whole story before jumping to conclusions. So what do you think would be a solution to help yourself, like, in this type of situation?
Well, the reason why I jump to conclusions is because I'm a thinker.
Okay.
And I can see the future, so that's why I jump to conclusions. But a way I can fix that is listening to the person speak first.
Okay.
And
For sure.
then-
For sure.
Alright, for the second one is semantic. Interference that happens when the sender or receiver have different meanings of systems. So this, like, an issue with me is that, you know, you have a different concept of time. Like, I'll say, come at 4 o'clock, and somehow you would come around like 7, and I'm like, bro, I've been waiting for you forever. So what do you think would be a way to fix that?
Really changing my time on my phone. I mean, yeah, that'll probably be a good way to fix it. But no, just stop lagging and stop being sidetracked and just get to where I need to be.
Okay, for sure. Alright, well, for the last one, this one's from Chapter 5, Listener's Apprehension. That means the fear of misunderstanding a message or not being able to psychologically adjust to a message. So my issue is, you never listen to somebody's advice, but you just go ahead and do your own thing.
I do actually, I listen and I know what's right from wrong, but sometimes I just act on. I'm a person that has to learn the hard way. So I guess for me to fix that, I just need to start listening, but it's really hard because I don't like taking people's advice, but I do. But I'm gonna just do what I want anyways. But I still take their advice, and I should take their advice because a lot of times people are right, because I end up finding out I'm wrong. But I just do what I want to. So, but a way I could just fix that is just, start just listening to people and see where it takes me.
Okay, for sure. That sounds good to me.
If my brother can put these solutions to use, like actually listening to someone's advice, not jumping to conclusions, and trying to be on time, then our interpersonal communication with each other would improve dramatically.